Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a post shared out by Dr. Ekuru Aukot through his X account. The political genius of KK administration under President William Ruto just needs to come out clean and say they are getting rid of Baba, Jacom, Agwambo aka Tinga, Nyakwarodima, Raila Odinga out of Kenya's politics since he has a fanatical following that can destabilize a feckless administration. In other words, Ekuru Aukot is saying Ruto and his team are supporting Raila's bid so that Raila Odinga should not contest for the presidency come 2027. And in our earlier analysis today, that's exactly what I did explain, that Ruto and his team are supporting Raila Odinga, not that they love him, but they fear him. They know that Raila Odinga will give them a humiliating defeat come 2027. And I've always maintained in this forum that if things continue the way they're going, then Kenyans will not mind who will be contesting against Ruto. Any candidate who will be going against Ruto, Kenyans will support that candidate if William Ruto does not rectify things. And if you look at it very keenly, I'm of a very strong opinion that whether Raila succeeds in getting the AU Commission's chair, he will still be active in politics come 2027, either as a candidate, a presidential candidate, or endorsing somebody in Azimio. So that means that come 2027, chances are very high Raila Odinga will resign from that position if he'll get that position. Chances are very high he will resign for 2027. So as much as Ruto and his team are supporting him, they must fully know Raila Odinga most definitely will still be active come 2027. And I'm also saying that because Raila supporters still wants him on the ballot. Don't be cheated by anybody that Raila supporters are tired of him. Come election day, even those saying they're tired of Raila Odinga, if Raila will be on the ballot, they will vote for him to the last person. So don't be cheated that his supporters are tired of him. They want him, they still believe in him, and if he's a candidate, they will vote for him to the last man. So I want us to look at the scenarios in the event Raila Odinga decides not to resign as AU Commission's chair, because failing to resign means he will not be on the ballot as a presidential candidate. What are the scenarios? What's likely to happen in Kenya's presidential election of 2027 if Raila decides not to contest for that election? The first thing Kenyans should know, most of Raila's supporters will feel very much let down, very much disappointed. They want Raila Odinga on the ballot. If he fails to contest, most of his supporters will be disappointed, and they might not even vote fully as Azimio's candidate come 2027. There is a serious pressure amongst Raila supporters for him to be on the ballot. And that's why we have been seeing the likes of Mombasa governor saying that come 2027, Raila Odinga should be on the ballot. If he fails, his supporters will be very much disappointed. And even turnout in Raila's strongholds will not be that high. So they have to do something in good time to avoid that. Let's listen to one of Raila's supporters lamenting that Raila is leaving them. Listen to this.
Baba yini manyua donko di nikechige ni wura munyola no to 2015 yini manyua donko di dala kaka baba wa makori woke die penye ma okoni makori woke die penye ma okoni wudu dinga adwo dongi ngati ngeni ala ko mano and bandasi gibasu adongi nga wena kata number sim ko kama na inbox ibo nda ori number simba mondangi go tina wudu dinga ikawe kata number na ide ko loka inyalo kata go chuna Kijini makani watu ni left, what and left. Ki watu ni right, what and right. Ki watu ni set, what and set. Ki watu ni back, what and back. Ki watu ni juu, what ketu juu. Wudu dinga Raila, wudu dinga. Kidi kibudi manganga. Serikali, wuda mono. Ndi kudbondo. Kwa chwadongi nga. Midi okuni wura, iwe hakika. Iwe hakika. Gemna uranika jipekari kanyo. Iwe hakika. Iwe hakika wudu dinga. Babi iwe hakika. Makuni ni okuni wura. Babi iwe hakika.
So that support is just lamenting that Raila is going away, leaving them. They still want him. The second possible scenario, Raila phobia on the mountain might not work this time around. You know, in the previous elections, what mountain leaders have been doing, they were just painting Raila Odinga and the Luo community in bad light, and that could earn them an election. That's what all along they've been doing, attacking Raila Odinga, attacking the Luo community. If Raila decides not to contest, then that Raila phobia on the mountain might not be as strong as it has always been. I'm seeing a very high possibility again where some Kenya Kwanza leaders, including Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto, they will still be invoking Raila Odinga's name and they'll be branding Azimio's candidate as Raila's puppet. Just as we did see where they were saying Raila was Uhuru Kenyatta's puppet. If Raila will not be on the ballot, the candidate who will be contesting through Azimio, Rigathi and some leaders on the mountain, even Ruto, they will still find a way of invoking Raila Odinga's name. Watakuwa nasema huyu ni puppet ya Raila, and they'll still convince some naive residents of the mountain. So whether Raila is on the ballot or not, Rigathi and his team will still find a way of invoking his name, though the phobia will not be all that strong as it has all along been. Another scenario, Raila will not support Ruto or Kenya Kwanza, even if he's not on the ballot. He will be secretly, quietly, and indirectly supporting Azimio's candidate. And he'll be doing that through some of his trusted lieutenants. So when you see Kenya Kwanza leaders such as Mungatana, because Danson Mungatana was urging Raila Odinga to support Ruto come 2027, because Ruto is supporting him for the chairmanship of AU. Those are politicians who are just playing psychological games with their supporters. Raila, whether Ruto supports him or not, Raila will never support Ruto come 2027. He cannot just abandon his Azimio coalition to support Ruto. It's not possible. Another scenario, Ruto's government will relax in that they will be overconfident that 2027 is already won. And we saw that with Raila Odinga upon having a handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta. He was very overconfident of winning 2022 presidential election. I'm seeing the same thing going to happen with William Ruto, in that he's going to be overconfident, and by being overconfident, he's going to relax. His government is going to perform below par, and that will make Ruto hated more. To a point come that 2027, he'll be very unpopular and any candidate will easily beat him for the presidency. So Ruto should pray very hard for Raila Odinga to be active in politics. A Raila not active in politics will give William Ruto a false notion that he has already won 2027, so he will not work as expected of him. Those are the possible scenarios I'm seeing in the event Raila Odinga decides not to contest for the presidency. But from where I sit, whether he gets the AU Commission's chair or not, Raila most definitely will be on the ballot come 2027. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.